Welcome back. Welcome back. The trio is here talking a little opening night / opening week preview. We got the Atlanta Hawks. Slim, give me a oh. Wow, mine was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. First I've ever done that.
That was tough.
Versus the Charlotte Hornets. Bzz, buzz. But we got a little preview here. We're going to briefly touch on last season, what their offensive, defensive, and net ratings were, and just trying to get a gauge on what we can really expect from this game and go from there. But we'll start off with the Hornets. Finn, rip them. Oh, copyright.
That ain't 10 seconds. Shouts out. Up here in Axe, we don't stand with any of this at TOT. Such a fucking asshole for what he did. But before it happened, Miles Bridges and LaMelo were one of my favorite duos in the NBA. I'm a huge fan of the way they play off each other. I'm super excited to see him, although it may not be deserved, get back on the floor. I love Melo. Everybody knows I love Melo. Melo's game. Melo torched Kyrie. That hurt me to my soul to watch that game that he torched Kyrie. So also the Perk Warrior, Kai Jones. League officials are finally coming after him, bro. The tweet crossed the line, cuh. Who was he battling with, Matt?
Not battling. Just
Terrence Ross.
If you're a Hornets fan, you've seen the Twitter feed. We don't need to go into it. Go into the ratings.
he crossed the line on that one. Obviously, their offensive rating, 30th in the league. They were last place last year at 108.4. Really abysmal numbers. LaMelo was hurt for a lot of the year. They didn't have one of their prime players, Miles Bridges, so blah, blah, blah. But they were terrible. Defensive rating, 20th. That's 2/3 in, 114.7. Again, pretty abysmal. And their net rating, -6.3. That's the worst one we've seen all night. That is fucking dog shit. 27th overall.
Yeah, not great. Not great. I think a lot of these numbers will be vastly different. I think their offensive rating will skyrocket by basically adding LaMelo back and Miles Bridges. I think this number is going to go way up. I don't know if it's going to be top 10, but I think they could be flirting with that 15 number. But I think the Hornets are going to be a team that's going to be interesting. Obviously, adding Brandon Miller, who's going to give you offense.
Yup.
But I don't know. I just think the Mark Williams, I think, is going to have a breakout. Like, the Hornets are going to be a fun team, and I'm very excited to see them play opening night for everyone besides basically the West Coast favorites. But let's go into the Hawks, though. Let's rattle off some numbies here.
Look at that. Regardless of what you may say, some people may call it mid, but what we call it is consistent. You feel me?
Consistently mid.
This guy. Matt's my biggest hater if you don't know.
No, I'm just a Hawks hater, but yeah.
And then that's why the Cavs are about to get cooked.
Shout out tomorrow night. We're recording. This video's coming out way later than tomorrow, but
yeah, you guys may have to do a little live reaction or something tomorrow night.
Yeah,
for sure.
We can do short or something. Go ahead.
But I think we take a big leap. We were around the 6-7 seed. I think that we could be a 5 seed, 6 seed this upcoming season. Excited for DeJounte Murray. Excited for Quinn Snyder being our head coach for the full entirety of the season. So I think that we really got a chance to step up all of our ratings, our offensive rating, our defensive rating, everything.
Yeah, I mean, they were 7th in offense last year at 115.5, 115.4 in defense, 22nd, and then net rating 0.1, as close to 0 as you can get without being 0.
Matt's just trying to say they're mid so bad.
No, but I do like the Hawks in this game. We'll get to the preview right now. I do like the Hawks in this game. I think the Hornets are going to be one of those teams that's going to be feisty, but I don't think they're going to be able to close out games as well as people think, basically. And I think just having the ball in Trae Young's hands at the end of games, I trust a little bit more than LaMelo, which is crazy for me to say, but I just do. And I think it's going to be a pretty significant Hawks win opening day. But hey, it's opening day. Wild shit happens.
I'm excited. Finn, what you got to say?
I think the Hawks are going to dismantle them. I love the backcourt. I'm excited to watch them get more reps up. Trae is one of the most efficient players in the league, regardless of whether you like him or not. on that end of the floor, Matt? Is he not?
No, he is. Yes, yes.
So what was that facial expression? I like Trey's game, bro. I think Trey's super fun to watch. I think Trey, as much as he's a liability on defense, Slim wants him for deploy. We'll talk about that another day. I think he is criminally underrated just as an NBA player. I think he's overlooked a good amount. I also think DeJounte Murray, although he had some would consider a down year last year, I think he has a lot of promise and he's a great player. Clint's decent, and they still have John Collins, right?
Nah, Utah.
No,
My fault. He went to Utah. I'm capping. But I think it's going to be interesting watching them match up against the Hornets. I think it's going to be cool to see Miles Bridges catch a few lobs again. It'd be cool to see Melo throw a few passes, hit a few step backs. Maybe it'll feel like normal Hornets. I'm not going to lie. There were some times there were some times 2 years ago that the Hornets were like beating the shit out of the Nets with the KD, Harden, Kyrie team, and it was mad annoying. I think they got a decent core over there.
Yeah. Slim. I don't see not there. What's your matchup to watch in this game? We've been thinking, what's the kind of main two guys you want to see, like AJ Griffin against Miles Bridges, something like that?
Maybe Scary Terry versus DeJounte Murray. I think that you got, a fiery player with Terry Rozier, and you can say the same thing about DeJounte Murray, both being go-getter headhunters, you know what I'm saying? And DeJounte Murray's defense, you know what I'm saying? I think that would be an interesting matchup to see between him and Terry Rozier. So
I got one for you, Matt.
Okay, go ahead.
Super hyped to see Trey absolutely battle it out with LaMelo, two of my favorite point guards in the league.
Yeah, no, I think that's going to be obviously what pretty much everyone's watching the game for. But I don't know if it's not a matchup. I guess it kind of is. But like my key to the game, I think whoever wins the rebounding battle is going to win this game. I think as much as I like Mark Williams, I think he's going to have a really, really good season. I just don't think he's at the level that Clint Capella is on the glass. And I'm curious to see without John Collins how they kind of the Hawks rebound. So that might be something to look into. But because Sadiq Bey is not like the best rebounder, but
that boy
DeJounte
Jalen Johnson.
True, but like DeJounte Murray is a good guard rebounder in comparison. So I think the Hawks are going to be more.
Where's Sadiq Bey?
Hawks.
I think he's going to be a huge addition to the squad.
You hear me?
He's an underrated player, bro.
He was just getting their trade deadline.
Yeah, he just got their trade deadline. But
he's he's an underrated player, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's young too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the younger side.
I like his game. I think he's going to be a huge piece for them. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I totally forgot about that, dude. His game was just starting to blossom in Detroit, so.
Yeah, no, I think that the Hawks, basically the key to them to win this game, I think the offense is going to show up because, let's look back at the defense rating. 20th, and versus 7th in offense just last year. I think that the key is for the Hawks to just finish possessions. I think if you can finish possessions against the Hornets and don't give them second chance points, that's where you can kind of get them. And while their offense may be prolific, they're not going to make every single shot. So if you can not allow them to get second and triple chance points, that's where you win this game. And I think that's kind of what we're at. Who do you guys like in this game to win? For all you bettors out there, the spread is Hawks -1.5. Game is in Charlotte.
Pound Hawks. Pound the Hawks. Pound the Hawks.
Slim? Yeah, I'm going to go Hawks too. 1.5 is kind of a weird number. I feel like it could be a little bit more, but
3.5.
Yeah, I think it could be a little more, but hey, I'll take that number. Definitely curious to see how the game goes. Definitely will be tuning in. But that's a wrap for this preview. If you want to see more Hawks or Hornets content, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know. We'll do more film breakdowns. We'll do previews. We'll do whatever you guys want. So
check out our other shit, dude, and let us know. We're the kind of small channel right now that's growing with you guys. Anything you put in the comments, we'll just make a whole ass video around it. So drop some shit in there.
Yeah, but we got 2 more previews popping up here. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.